So good morning, everybody. Welcome, everybody, and welcome to our channel. Okay, welcome to our channel. We do the tax sales. We do tax sales. We do tax lien investing, tax deed investing, tax redeemable tax deed investing. Okay, these are people who did not pay their property taxes, and then you have the right to pay the taxes for them and get a good interest rate. Okay. Every state's going to be different of what type of interest they're going to offer you, but you can get a good return. And you have to decide, where do you want to invest? What state do you want to invest in? Start learning the knowledge as much as possible. So if you're new to our channel, we welcome everybody. We do tax sales, tax lien, deed, and redeemable deed. Those are the three. So I always start with the fundamentals. It's important that we know that. Fundamentals are what? Learning the tax sales. Learning that people have to pay property taxes here in the United States. Now, I do believe, and I don't know, I do believe that people have to pay property taxes in other countries. I just don't know what the process is of the government collecting the property taxes, or if people don't pay their property taxes, what the government does. But here in the United States, you don't pay property taxes. Every single state, and even Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, have a system in place to collect property taxes. So you can own the property at great deals. Okay? So every 6 months or a year, we got to pay property taxes. If you don't pay the property taxes, government put a lien on the property. Then if you don't pay, the government will foreclose on the property. We're going to talk about the state of Michigan for you this morning. Okay? We were just over at TikTok, so we do lives over the TikToks. We'll come over here, YouTube, bounce over here on YouTube and talk to you about Michigan, state of Michigan. Well, Michigan is what? Is it a lien, deed, or redeemable deed? There's only three, remember? That's all there are. You got a 30% chance. You got a 30% chance of guessing what it is. Well, it's a deed state. It's a deed state. And what do we know about a deed state? Oh, thank you very much for liking the live. A deed state is what? You're going to be bidding to own the property. I tell people, I said, no matter what state you want to go to, no matter where you want to invest, you got to know that. Is it a lien, deed, or redeemable deed? That's it. Is it a lien, deed, or redeemable deed? And most people will know. Here, it's a deed state. Why do you think the ultra rich invest in the tax sales? Tax lien, deed, and redeemable deeds. Why do you think that? Well, they know. They know that by lending the money to the government, $100, $200, $1,000, whatever you want to say, that the county will pay you an interest rate back. They will pay you an interest rate back. The county will. Or the city, depending on the state. Or you might get the property. So in Michigan, in a tax deed auction, you're going to be bidding to own the property in the state of Michigan. In the state of Michigan, you're going to be bidding to own the property. So what happens there in an auction? Whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property in the state of Michigan. Michigan's having their auctions coming up, mostly all online. Mostly all online. So the counties, most of them have them online. So you got to think more outside the box and say to yourself, what do I got to do? Because you're going to own the property. It's not going to be like a lien. A lien, you can decide, okay, well, do I want to keep paying or not on the property? So I don't want the property on a lien. Could happen, right? We don't want that to happen. Could house burn down or something like that. So there's certain things that I like, certain things here that I really enjoy. I love my business. I enjoy what I do in the tax sales. People don't pay the property taxes. We're not here to say if it's good or bad, okay? We're not here to get into that. We're only here to say, okay, is there an avenue the government offers me to buy properties at a discount or getting good interest rates? Yes, there is. And every state's going to be different because they follow the state statutes. Learn the state statutes. So we kind of give you this education in the morning as we do our walk here in the morning here in LA. We're in LA right now. Anybody want to check us out? We're going to be at the Bellflower Chamber of Commerce on Saturday, the 13th, July 13th, from 9 o'clock to 11. You want to check us out over there, okay? And we'll be doing training there. 2 hours, learning how to tax sales. Learning more, much as possible. This is the key that we do. So you have to decide, where do you want to invest? Where do I want to put my money? Okay, that's the key. Where do I want to do this? In Michigan, it's a tax deed auction. So if you want to buy a tax deed, there's some properties that are going to sale at really low prices. I don't know what they're going to sell for at the auction. I don't know what they will sell at the auction, but they're low prices right now. The opening bid. The opening bid. So you got to do some homework. You got to do some research. You got to find out some more information about where I want to invest. Michigan tax deed auction, mostly online. Whoever pays the highest amount of money, you're going to win the property. So you're going to win the property in the state of Michigan. You win the property. You own it. Now, it's your property. So you got to remember that. How Michigan's going to work. Whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property. We know that. We know those type of rules, guidelines, everything. Okay? So, we hope we've given you some education. We hope we've given you some knowledge. This is the key. Education, knowledge, knowing certain things, what to do, what not to do, as much as possible. And not everybody's going to do it. Not everybody's going to do it because, the government doesn't really advertise this. You won't see a big television commercial on TV, okay, on the tax sales. Of course not, okay? They got to put in the paper, which is what they do. They put in the paper and then they put it on the internet. But there are more people showing up at the auctions than before. I will be honest with you there, okay? Because there is more, with the YouTubers like us doing these YouTube stuff all the time, promoting stuff all the time, telling people all the time about it. And yes, there is. There is. But you got to do some homework. You got to do some research. You got to know all this stuff here as much as possible. And this is the important part. Knowing the rules, knowing the guidelines. Okay? So, we hope you liked our little education this morning. Kind of do it for a few minutes for you. Okay? And we're the Tax Sale Master. We're the Tax Sale Master. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. Okay? Tax Sale Master. I want to learn about the tax sales. Okay, follow us, subscribe to our channel, get some education. New Jersey tax liens. Okay, good morning. Mercedes, are you going live stream? Yeah, this is live right now. So this is the live stream for you. We did the live already at TikTok. This is the live for you. Okay. So, okay. So we hope we give you some knowledge, education. We try to do the lives, you know, once a day if we can, either on TikTok or YouTube. And then we do our regular videos that we post too. Okay. So hope we give you some education, knowledge. Remember, follow us if you want you can go to taxsalesmaster.com, taxsalesmaster.com. We got a free video over there, 15 minutes long. Go down there, watch the free video. You know, get some knowledge, education. Subscribe to our channel. If you want to join as a member, only $59 a month. Okay. We had our class last night that we have that once a week, plus we have the membership videos and documents. They can review all that stuff too. Okay, so we thank everybody for watching this morning. Thanks.